Hi everybody, welcome to the Aussie Decor Transfer page. I am Wendy with the Elwyn Cottage out of Pocatello, Idaho, and I'm here for the next 30 minutes or so to talk to you a little bit about one of our dry rub transfer sets. So if you haven't had a chance to use our transfers, this is a great way to get inspired on how easy they are to apply, how versatile they are, how many different things you can put them on. Hey Heidi, welcome. Hi girl. This is gonna be a fun one. This one is, hey Christy. Hi you guys. So this one tonight that I'm gonna use is called the Wildflowers 3, which is the Gumnuts and Grivalas. It's 14 different pages, I do believe. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different pages with different dry rub transfers on them. Hi Yvonne, welcome. Hey girl in Florida. Thank you for staying up and coming and visiting. And so tonight we're gonna use, like I said, the dry rub transfer set. That is the wildflowers. The thing I like about these dry rub transfers with the wildflowers is these are flowers that are native to Australia. So for those of us who do a lot of transfers, we see a lot of the same flowers over and over. It's quite exciting to get to see some of these Australia flowers. I'm gonna show you a few that are in this package. Now this one is just absolutely beautiful. Hi Donna. Look at this one. Love the details. These are all in one package, so you can get multiple looks with this set. And these are the dry rub transfers. We have 9 in the collection that are available in the United States. Our prints are also available in the UK. They're in Australia, of course. And where else are we? We are in Ireland, and we're getting ready to move into Canada and Alaska. So this company with the Aussie Decor Transfers is really branching out and becoming international literally within the year. It's just been an amazing company to join. Their pieces are stunning. Don't look like anybody else's. This is, again, all out of one transfer set. So you're gonna get your money's worth. Look at the little hummingbird. He's cute. We can have a whole thing of hummingbirds. Yes, this is my dad's. My dad, when he was here, this was his leather satchel. And so we're gonna add a little bit of Wendy to his satchel that I use for all my important papers. Look at the purples, so pretty. And now we do a lot with these transfers. You saw last week, we did them on appliances and all kinds of fun stuff. And so I'm gonna show you just yet again, one more thing that you can put these transfers on. Now the transfers come, I'm doing my little quick tutorial here. They come with a little bit of a opaque backing. And that's what you wanna be careful not to remove until you're ready to adhere it, because this has a little bit of tackiness, and once you remove this opaque backing, it's gonna stick. So you need to be ready for that before you peel it off. You're excited to see that, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna show you this one first. This one is a cute satchel that I have. It's a Bijou, I think. London, Paris, New York bag. It always reminded me of Audrey Hepburn, so I always used it. But it's a shiny patent leather, and we're gonna put some transfers on it. I love the whites and the yellows against this bright red. So I was thinking this one would be beautiful. Just a beautiful statement. And so now if you're gonna do something that has a soft-sided to it, like a pillowcase or a purse or a suitcase like we've done here, you wanna fill it up with a bulk of something hard and firm on the inside, so you've got something to press the image against, because you need it to release, so you do have to rub onto the transfer a little bit. So add something stable inside so you've got a firm surface to apply the print on. So I'm gonna use this one. Comes with an applicator tool and a stick, so you can use whichever really is your preference. I like the plastic applicator tool, and it's yellow, it's kind of cute. So this is a transfer I'm gonna use in its entirety. Now you can, if the plastic is gonna get in the way, you can trim it. So I have a handle. I'm afraid it might get in the way of the transfer. You could cut the bottom. So you can even cut the transfers if you only wanted to use part of it. But for tonight, I'm gonna use the whole thing. So there's the whole piece. Once you lay it down, it pretty much starts adhering, so you want to make sure you've got it in the exact spot right when you have it. And now tonight, I've got my affiliate link up above. Hi, Erin. Dictionaries are, yes, they are still good for something, aren't they? So, hey, sweetie, hi. Thank you for joining. So, oh, Siri's talking to us. Cancel Siri. He always has to get his 2 cents in. So now I've laid it down with the tool. It's a larger piece, and so you want to just kind of spread the air out. And as you rub the transfer, I don't know if you can see too well, I'll hold it up here in a second. It becomes very opaque because it has a very bright vibrancy to the colors. And as soon as you start rubbing it with a little bit of pressure, it does not take a lot of pressure. The dry rub transfer starts to apply. So again, these are just amazing to work with. In the United States, we have 9 dry rub transfers that are available. We have 10 stencils that are available here in the United States, which are amazing. They're 20 by 24. And then we have the self-adhesive decoupage papers, and there's 8 of them available. Now, when you go onto the link I have, depending on where you live, you'll select your area, your currency, and then you'll see what's available for you in that designated area. Because we have distributorships all throughout the globe, and they have different things. So, let me hold it up a little, see if you can see the difference between the 2 sides. The opaque, and then this side's still shiny. So this opaque side has transferred onto the purse. This side here has not yet. I have not done this side yet. So, which is huge, yes, it is huge. It's a great thing that we are everywhere. And so again, not much pressure. I'd really appreciate it if you would pixie dust this with your friends and your sites and your pages. Tag some friends, show them the experience about how fun these transfers are and this company's products that are available globally. I mean, and I know everybody's got transfers and tissue and decoupage, and it's all amazing. But the Aussie Decor Transfers are so unique. You're not gonna find these colors or these images anywhere else. So, just one of a kind. Hi, Shelly. Shelly's off today, so she's on her way home. Sneaking out. So, and then so, she's my right hand here. So, she's the one that caught me the other day using the scissors. So, I was busted. So, there we go. And like I said, it's just taken me a few minutes. Would go faster if I didn't talk while I was doing it. Hey, Christy says hello, Shelly.
Hey, Missy.
Hey, Missy. So, even though we all live all over the globe, we come to all know each other and be friends. That's what's fun with this. And now, if you've gotten some of these transfers or dry rub transfers or the stencils or the self-adhesive decoupage papers, please join our Aussie Decor Transfers Creative Club and post your images on there, Christy, hint, hint. So it's fun to see each other's creations, be inspired, see what you've put your pieces on. And now after I've pulled it off, this side is shiny, this side is a matte finish. This is what had the transfer on it. I take the shiny side down now, so basically I just flipped it over and I'm lightly rubbing it just to make sure all the air and the bubbles are out of it. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you for pixie dusting. Miss Elwyn Cottage Fairy appreciates it. So you burnish it lightly, which like I said, you can use this, you can use a burnishing pad. You can even use, if you've got some of our adhesive decor pages and you've bought one of these amazing tools for those, it's got a velvety side. You could lightly, not hard, but just lightly rub it with the felt side. You don't need to apply pressure. You're just applying warmth to get the air to escape so it adheres. I'm going to take the dictionary out And now I've taken that just red purse to a great beach purse. Wonder where I'm gonna take this in May. I don't know. I think I've got a vacation coming up and I thought I needed a little more of a tropical beach feel. See the difference? Amazing. And it took just a few minutes. So now we're gonna put something else on this side. Again, put a book inside. Suitcases too. If you're gonna do a suitcase, put something firm on the inside so you don't have to fight with denting in the suitcase. And 14 images. I mean, there's so much we can do with this. I really love the yellow. Look at that. So delicate. Just beautiful. So, thank you, Erin. I thought it would make it really pretty. I've had it for several years and it was beautiful, but now it just kind of needed a little updo. So this one here, I think I'm gonna have it come from the bottom. Do need to trim around the tops. Appreciate you popping on tonight on a busy Monday. My busy Monday was very full. It was fun. It goes fast. So I'm gonna have it coming right off the bottom. And again, you set it down. And then you wanna rub it to make it adhere. Hey Deb, hi. Thanks for popping on. Deb just popped on. She's the creator of All Things Amazing with Aussie Decor. And if you have any questions, she's your one. She can answer them. We're very fortunate to have her on with us tonight, so she can help answer any questions that you have. But again, you want to just burnish it completely to get it to adhere. And as soon as you rub it on there lightly, it starts to adhere. Now with this yellow applicator tool, it's kind of soft-sided on here, and it's a firmer tip here. I prefer the firmer side. That way with my arthritis, I don't have to push quite so hard. It doesn't take a lot of pressure, but any of you that have arthritis, you know what little pressure does. And so I'm so thankful that this is a company that's got a product that doesn't impede me at all. It's super easy to use. The transfer is just coming right off, right up. I have found with transfers that it's nice to have them room temperature or cooler. If it gets super hot, like if you left it in your car, it might get a little gummy with the weather changing. So you might want to bring it in, take it out of the tube, let it acclimate to your home a little bit before trying to apply it. It's not so bad if it's a little crisper and cooler, it works okay. But if extreme warmth or humidity, you want to acclimate it to your house. It helps so much. So, because if it's warm and it's gummy at all, there's no playtime, it sticks right away, it gums up, has a hard time releasing. So you want to just always make sure that it's acclimated to your temperature that's in your home. So, just going right along. And now as you see, this has got a patent leather finish. After I've burnished it, I will follow up with just a light coat. I've got a spray wax that I really like to use. That's just a light sealer. It's not going to change the finish of the handbag or anything because it does have that high gloss finish. So I don't want to use anything to dull the patent leather. But the spray wax will help seal the edges, seal the transfer, so then I can, you know, surface wipe it down with a damp cloth or something if I need to. And now I've got this other leather briefcase over here next to me that, like I said, was my Papa's. And Papa's no longer with me, but I have the briefcase that I use for all my important papers. And it is a dry leather. And if I conditioned it first, it would have had oils in it and then it would not have stuck. The transfer would not have stuck. Okay? And so I'm going to put the transfers on first. Then after I've got all the floral appliqued, then I will condition the satchel with the spray wax after. That way it will help condition the leather and hold on the transfer. And now I'm gonna do this one just so you can see an oopsie. I'm not done yet, I know it's not done, but I'm gonna start peeling it up. Let's see if I can do it, here we go. I'm gonna show you what an oopsie, because I want you to be able to know it's okay. So I'm gonna start pulling it up. Let's pretend I thought I had it all done and See, some of it's still on the paper. It's okay. Lay it right back down and continue with the firm pressure. Okay, so don't feel like you're gonna rip it off real fast and then you're like, oops, it didn't all come off. How do I fix it? So just peel it off very slowly on one side to make sure as you're pulling it up, the image has adhered down. If it hasn't, gently put it back in place and continue the dry rub. And it is nice because it is called a dry rub. You don't need a wet rag. You don't need a mist bottle. You might want to drink next to you. You know, you don't have to be dry, but your surface does. So now this one has a little bit more small, tiny details. So you want to just be a little bit more meticulous, give it a little bit more time. Some of the larger images that are all one piece, they go on quite quickly. These do as well, but you just want to be thorough to make sure you have all the yellow dots. So, in the comments, share with me what else you guys have used your transfers on before. Something else unique. I've put transfers on my boots, flower pots. We saw me do it on the windows, the transfers. They adhere really well to the windows, to mirrors, guitars. Hi, Donna. Good to know you're out there. Someday we'll have a big group Zoom and we'll all get to see each other. Wouldn't that be fun? A big open platform. A big Zoom tutorial how-to class. Oh, that would be fun. Everybody order a transfer and then we do a big Zoom class together. That would be fun. Let me know what you think. I would love to do that. I do some Zoom classes for my college teachings. So, again, so easy. Pulls right off, flip it over. Look at the yellow on this pop. Look at that. So pretty. Love it. A travel trunk. I love it on the trunk, Christy. So I've got two, depending on my mood and what I'm wearing. I can, you know, wear my yellows with my swimsuit, or I can wear my blue and white. So there, boom, that easy. And so I'm gonna lay it back down. This is, again, the tube. It's the Wildflowers 3. 14 different image sheets in there. A great value. And now on this leather case, it doesn't it make the red just pop? So much more dimensional. This one I've already filled with a bunch of books because I want it to lay flat, but this is my dad's briefcase. I started putting a few flowers up at the top, and then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wait. Hey Barry, welcome. Hey Cara, hi you guys, welcome to the party. So this is my dad's. Jesse, you guys, wonderful, thank you. Pixie dust my live around for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. My ambassador links at the top if you wanna buy anything. Oh, you love it? Thank you, Christy. Thanks, Deb. So now we're gonna get busy and add some more transfers on here and show you how the leather, even though it's dry, it's still gonna take the contact of the transfers. They go on very easy. I've packed it full of books, so it's ready to have some resistance, because if you didn't have books in there, it would just be very squishy and you'd have a hard time getting contact on. So let's use the dictionary. As Erin says, it's a great use for dictionaries. Again, I'll show you another pop of this one. I'm just gonna put some spray wax on there to seal it, but it still will keep the shine, and the spray wax will condition the leather. So pretty. The pink, I know the pink is gonna just pop. The pink and the red, it's gonna be beautiful. I have one set here. This one, look how beautiful that is. So, you made it home in under 4 minutes, Shelly, right on. Oh, she cut off 2 people, no problem. So, we're gonna put this one right here. As soon as I saw this, it's just gonna be pretty, right between the straps of the case. Or, wait, I'm changing my mind. Look at this one. See, that's what's hard too with these transfers. There's so many options that you're gonna be like, oh, maybe this one. Oh, maybe this one. I think we're gonna go red. What do you think? Look at this one. Right in the middle. Some hearts. Hearts for this one. Thumbs up for this one. Hearts or thumbs up? In the middle of the attaché case. Hearts or thumbs up? We're going with, I think the hearts has got it, the red. Couple of these. Maybe we'll put this in the bottom corner. Hearts is winning overall. Okay, hearts it is for the front. We're going with this beautiful flower. Deb's probably on there with us, and she can even tell us the name of this flower because it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I'm going to do the whole thing. Still, I'm going to trim around some of the excess opaque just so it doesn't impede any of my images. Appreciate you taking your time to get inspired. We have got lives every night of the week, just about. It's sometime during the, at least once a day, we've got a live from somewhere across the United States, the world, the globe. How exciting, So fun. So if you make sure to follow the Aussie Decor Transfers page, which is what you're on now, give it a follow, give Ellen Cottage a follow, and then join the Aussie Decor Transfers Creative Club, because once you purchase your items, I want to see what you guys are doing. And that's the best platform to put your pieces. Shelly, you should be adding your pieces. She did some pieces today. I'm going to show them off. This is one Shelly did. Beautiful. And this is still part of those pieces out of this collection. So this was Shelly's first time using the transfers. She did it wonderfully. So we'll get her to post that. And now again, with this, I kind of want the flower to go up onto the padlock. So I'm going to just slice in between the petals because you want it to bend around your piece. You don't want it to crinkle. So by just doing a few little snips, it gives you some more manipulation of your piece without ruining it. So there I've set it down. I'm going to use the piece, the pressure, start in the center, and pull it outward. All these little spindlies, just want to make sure you hit each one with consistent pressure. Thanks for pixie dusting, Shelly. I appreciate it. Any of you that pixie dust it for me and help spread the word of this amazing company that I'm so excited to be part of, because I kind of love it. I kind of am putting these transfers on everything. Well, and as you see, with the quality and the quantity that you get in each collection, you can put them on absolutely everything. So I even think Barnaby, my truck, I think his dashboard is going to get some. So stay tuned for that. That'll be fun. You know we'll catch it on live. We'll have to go live remote out in the truck in the parking lot, but you know what? We're going to do it. I think it'll be fun. So you'll have to keep tuning in to see when that one is. That'll be a mystery. I'm not going to tell you which one's going to be that one. But I already have my mind set on it. Because I do love patina. I love transfers. I love texture. Love texture. I've got a class coming tomorrow, and you know we're going to be playing with these transfers. So this one's a little larger image, so I had to kind of come around to the side. I want to make sure I'm not blocking your view. I don't know how well you can see, but you can see it's getting the opaque, so it's coming off. But all the little spindlies, I still got to go back through and just go over each little detail one by one. And what's nice with this look on this briefcase, it's old, it's dry, it's crackly. So even if a little bit of this gets a little crackly with the dryness of the leather, once I put the wax on it, it'll soak it back up and it'll make it soft. But it's gonna look like it's been there forever. I mean, maybe not the whole time my dad owned it, but at least for the 5 years I've owned it, it's gonna look like it's been there a while. But I'm sure though, if I did this when Dad was with us, he wouldn't have minded. He would have used it anyway. So fun. And again, like I say with anything else, I'm always very cautious of VOC-free, low odors or smells. These transfers don't have any sticky glue smell. They don't have anything like that at all. You open the tubes, they're VOC free basically with the smells, which is nice. So the colors are so vibrant. I mean, I want to say this is red, but the more I'm putting it on here, it's getting a little bit more red, raspberry. So I do too. I love that it belonged to my dad. And it still has a few papers that were his, and I just left him in there. So I got a couple special things. I got this, and I got his GTX. He was the original owner of his GTX, and I still own it, and I have all the paperwork and a little nostalgia. So and now it's kind of shifted a little bit while we've been chatting, but that's okay. Whoops. Let's move it back up and put it back on. These are also really pretty. There's a lot of eucalyptus leaves and things like that in this collection. I could do lots of layers with this, make it almost look like a bouquet. So lots of options. Hi, Sarah. It is sweet berry. It's silly how we get attached to just that one simple something, you know. I also have his class ring, and I wear it every day, the one there in the middle. Got a little part of my dad. He's a good guy. So it did shift. That's okay. Now, it wouldn't have shifted if I'd used my third hand, which was the blue tape, which I usually have with me today. I didn't. I was like, oh, I'm just doing small pieces. Note to self, probably a good idea to always have that third hand. A little piece of blue tape here or there to help omit the shifting. We're getting around on the buckles. I'm gonna pull it so you can you see there? Hand tools, yep. They make you feel like they're there with you, right? Holding your hand. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be those special things that you remember. In fact, I think those are more personal because you have memories. It's nice to have pieces that have memory to them. This one I'm going to move a little. So, see there? Can you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. And now with the buckle and that, it's going to adhere on the metal. It's going to adhere on the clasp. And then that sealer of that spray wax is going to help keep it on there. Hi, Diane. Hi, everyone. It's nice to get away for a few minutes and get creative. I'm excited to see the first person that gets this transfer set and how many pieces you can get out of this. 14 pages. Absolutely endless possibilities. I mean, you could do a whole dish set, like service for 6. Oh, that would be fun. To do like the charger trays that you put underneath the plate and make them all match. And napkin rings. So many possibilities. And like I said, appreciate you pixie dusting this live with everybody. Joining our creative club, the Aussie Decor Transfers Creative Club. That right there is my biggest, I want to see you guys. I want to start seeing you guys. I've been on here a few weeks doing some of these lives. I hopefully have inspired you to use some of them. And I want to see what you're doing. Kind of nosy. I want to see what you're doing. I want to see how many different ideas we can take with one transfer set and how many different visions we can have with that. I think I'm going to move this up a little bit. There we go. Now see, I hadn't even put that stem on, but I moved it upward a little, and I think it'll be just fine because I want it to stay on front of the the handbag.